Funding for this program provided by Hot Sauce Records and the Lorch family. Thank you for your support.
Founded by the Central Kentucky Youth Orchestra in July 2013, North Limestone's MusicWorks, operating daily after school for elementary level students who receive free instrument use and instruction from conservatory-trained active musicians. I'm here with Richard Young, the director of the North Limestone Community Development Corporation, and we're about to take a listen, aren't we, Richard?
Yes, we are.
So, Richard, how did this come about with MusicWorks, and what's your involvement with that?
So the North Limestone CDC was one of the founding partners with Central Kentucky Youth Orchestras on MusicWorks, and we try to act as a strategic ally in the neighborhood for the program, helping it with any needs that it has in the community, and also trying to connect the schools and other nonprofits to the program.
Well, Richard, thanks for having us here, and let's take a listen.
CKYO itself has been around. This is our 67th season here in Lexington, and at the moment CKYO is made up of 6 performing ensembles and 3 community programs. North Limestone MusicWorks here is one of our community programs. North Limestone MusicWorks is based around the principles and ideas of a program called El Sistema from Venezuela.
So El Sistema is just a philosophy born out of Venezuela based on immersion style learning, so that these kids are here all the time and really working together.
And so we're really proud to be the first El Sistema inspired program in the state of Kentucky.
The idea is that each year we'll add a class of 2nd graders. So the program will grow that way, and the existing kids will stay in the program through high school. They're here every day for 2.5 hours. The teachers walk over to Arlington, and we pick them up and walk them over here to the STEAM Academy, and we're here until 5 o'clock.
After school, we walk here, and after we walk here, we come in a room, and then we go to rest position, and then Miss Anna can tell us we can get our instrument. We were practicing the Dvorak. We had learned it last year, but we forgot some parts. It's kind of embarrassing when you mess up. We're playing our instruments because we're getting ready to go to a concert. I tried my best to play my viola. I feel like the audience are watching the whole group of the whole MusicWorks.
We played 12 concerts last year. So we do at least one a month, and then I think we had 4 in May. So we got all around town. We did the Lyric Theater, the Loudon House, Singletary Center. We did a big joint concert. Parents are becoming really involved, and I've lots of parents after concerts are just crying and just so proud of their kids. We definitely want this to be a source of pride for the community, and I think that it is.
He's always wanted to play a stringed instrument. He started on the guitar. He's not really ever played it much, but this is a perfect opportunity for him to do that. It seems that every day he learns something new, and he tells us about it. And that's the part that a lot of kids don't get to do, is tell you about it. And so when you see them telling you about it, it's actually sinking in, and they're growing every day. So I love that. We love that for him.
I think one of the challenges of classical music is that it is expensive for somebody. Between the highly qualified instruction and an instrument which may be expensive and that kind of upkeep, It's something that requires some work and some funding and all that commitment. And so we're very excited to be able to provide North Limestone MusicWorks free of charge to the students and families who are involved.
But to be able to actually be a part of that, that's something we're missing a lot in our culture today. People don't necessarily participate in making music. They're just listening, which is great as well, but it's the participating that makes you really appreciate the ability to do it and just what you're producing. So yeah, I think it's great that they're gaining that appreciation and at such a young age.
What would you be doing if you weren't here right now? Some of them would be home studying, some of them wouldn't be. We're happy to have them here in a safe and productive environment where they are exercising all the great energy that's in their young minds as much as possible, and they're bringing that back to school.
Yeah, without this program, I think many of the kids wouldn't necessarily have a positive thing to do after school. They might just be going home and sitting around watching TV, whatever, for the rest of the night. So this is definitely just an amazing opportunity. I'm really glad that they get to do that.
Without this program, if it were to not exist, I think a lot of these kids would not learn some of the things, be it structure. Some of them may or may not have parents that are able to help them in a musically inclined way or a creative way. And without this program, they may not have that. They learn how to just be a group and work towards a good common goal to produce a good person in society. And I think that is great for these kids. And if it weren't for this program, some of them would never have that. For him to have an opportunity to do something for free at this capacity, it's just overwhelming for me. To take the burden off of parents who cannot afford those things, that's such a wonderful program. And to get the things, the creative things that some things that they don't get inside of math and different core subjects. So I think it's amazing that there is a program like this, that they can do that.
If I think about the impact that it will have over the years and the positive impact it's had thus far on the kids who are in the program, I can already see such a difference in their families, in their confidence. That's just something that is irreplaceable. So I think it's a really important program for the community.
They all live right here, right within the neighborhood, but they've performed all around Lexington. They've performed in Cincinnati. It's very exciting for them to come to a part of Lexington that maybe has not been to the Northside and say, we're North Limestone MusicWorks, and here's what we have to offer. And that's a really exciting dynamic that we have in the city.